To the first episode of the Probe, which is a segment that we're excited about, which is an extension of the Focus TV, where we scout and break down players and teams from all sports, not just basketball, but we're going to do it from all sports. My first subject, if you want to call it that, is Justin Robinson for Virginia Tech, senior point guard, former Boo Williams alum, St. James. He missed the last 11 games of the regular season. However, he's back for the NCAA tournament. And I think if he can regain his form, he could be pivotal and a big X factor for Virginia Tech if they're to make a deep run in the tournament. In this game against Syracuse, which is one of his best nights of his career, we're going to break this down. As you can see, Syracuse is coming down, setting up the offense, running their pick and roll. Justin Robinson is 2 passes away from the ball handler. What he does, he has 1 foot in the lane, and obviously has an eye on the guy on Syracuse guard with the ball. But he also has his eye on his man, so he can contest his man if the pass is made to his man to make a play, or he can help out if one of his teammates get beat. But what he's also doing is reading the play and anticipating it. So during the pick and roll, he sees that the center who's setting the pick is a guy that's a stop and pop guy. He's a playmaker. So what Justin Robinson does, when the Syracuse guard recovers and drops the pass to the Syracuse center, Justin Robinson comes from behind and steals the pass. In one fluid motion, he could have took the ball all the way to the lane, all the way to the bucket himself, scored what he did, showing great point guard instincts. In one fluid motion, he dished it to his teammate who's already out ahead for the easy score. On another play, he's showing his defensive prowess on this play. He gets beat, but he recovers and strips the ball from the Syracuse guard. Virginia Tech recovers it and outlets it to him. So he's showing his speed going up court, but he also sees his teammate out ahead, got a step ahead. He dishes to him for the easy dunk. Okay, out on the break, he shows his speed. He has 1 man back from Syracuse. Could have easily took it himself. Nope, he just kept the ball, drove a little bit more where Syracuse center had to contest and pick him up. One flew more pass off to his teammate for the easy dunk. Just point guard, being a point guard, great instincts that I feel, in NCAA tournament time, point guards run things. That's pivotal. So he's getting his guys going easy baskets. He always has the balls in his hands, so he can easily get his. But no, he has his teammates going, which makes them harder to stop. On this play, as you can see, Syracuse is in their historic, deadly 2-3 zone. One thing you have to do against the zone, you have to be patient, you have to move the ball, and eventually one of the players will be out of position and you can try to exploit that 2-3 zone. Well, right here, Justin Robinson, after he's getting his teammates involved, Syracuse are obviously having to pay more attention to those guys. So now it's his time to get aggressive. Obviously, he passes it to his teammates, waits for the pass back. Syracuse sags off of him. He shows his quick release. Knockdown 3-pointer. He's one of the best in the ACC. The thing about his mechanics, when the ball touches his hand, is no wasting motion. He doesn't bring the ball down. Is no winding up. He goes right up with it, and it's hard to recover from anybody, especially guards, to try to contest that. He knocks it down. Same thing. Now Syracuse adjusts. They jump, they recover, so now he has to make an extra pass. This time, they get it into their big man in the paint and the high post to draw the defense where they try to collapse on him. Big man turns, finds Justin Robinson once again, same difference. Boom. Knock down 3-pointer. No hesitation. After he relocated, that's what makes him special. A lot of guards struggle shooting a 3 or they are a volume shooter from 3. He's very efficient, along with his playmaking and ability to find guys in the open court and score, and his defensive prowess. They're working the offense now, so now Justin Robinson has Syracuse full attention. They're not going to allow him to get any more 3-pointers. They're not helping. The guards are right there. So now Virginia Tech works the ball around. They try to get in the high post to draw the defense. It doesn't work. The Syracuse defenders, their guards, are still alert to get back to Justin Robinson. Justin Robinson shows how patient he is. He gets the ball. He fakes a pass to the guard on the left wing, which makes the defense have to rotate. What they forgot was it was a Virginia Tech forward right behind him on the baseline, cutting baseline. Once he saw that the Syracuse defense had shifted enough, he stopped and doubled back. Justin Robinson saw him and throws a sweet no-look to him for the lay-in. Syracuse had no answer for that. Justin Robinson for Virginia Tech may not have a lot of attention nationally like he should, like he obviously does locally, but I think that's what makes him, a promising prospect for NBA scouts, pro scouts, overseas or whatnot. And also what makes him a force if he can regain his form quick enough for Virginia Tech where they can make a deep run. The guy averaged 13.7 points, 5.2 assists, and 3.2 rebounds throughout the season. But as I said, it's his combination of playmaking, scoring, and defense, which makes him one of the most deadly two-way point guards that's not being talked about. And then obviously his efficiency shooting the ball, from the field. This season he shot 47% from deep. He shot 41% from deep, and in front of the free throw line he shot 82%, which means he's dead. You cannot leave him. You can't sag off of him. It's almost to the point where as a point guard he really has no weaknesses. You just got to hope that his other guys are not on, and that's why he's must-see TV. You have to pay attention to him, keep a close eye on Virginia Tech, especially if they keep advancing. He regains his form, get in better condition after missing so much time. Because if he does, they could very well be a team we talking about closer to the Final Four.